Everybody, really pay attention to what I'm going to show you on XRP. XRP is currently sitting around that $2.02 range. If you watched my previous XRP video, I did talk about that it was going to continue on this same trajectory on that downtrend. Remember, I am not a financial advisor, it's just entertainment purposes only, so make sure you do your due diligence. I'm going to show you some key factors within the chart that I'm seeing. And now, XRP holders, let's talk a little bit about some of the fundamentals with XRP. We go here, you can see that XRP's market cap is $116.2 billion. It's got around $6.5 billion in trading volume just within a 24-hour period. Typical hold time is 85 days. Circulating supply 57.4 billion. Popularity is still number 4. We take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's got low volume today at 55.5 billion. Ethereum is 25.7 billion. XRP is pretty low at 6.5 billion currently. So I'm gonna go ahead and also show you something else. The crypto fear greed index is neutral, so there's not really any big things coming along with that. We're not seeing a lot of greed, we're not seeing a lot of panic selling. What we're seeing is the charts itself kind of cooling off. We're also seeing lesser amount of volume, which is also a key indicator that something is more than likely going to continue to happen. So over here on the 15-minute time frame, like you guys can see, we're getting closer back down below that $2 range. I talked about that $1.96. I also talked about it going to $1.88, if not filling a gap near the 170s. The 170s and the 188 is not my price target. The price target is $1.96. After that, we're going to see some movement. Okay, so within the 1 minute time frame, we see a small little double top there. Going on the 15-minute, we look like we did break the trend here. As we broke that trend, we also still kind of look like we're on this downtrend. We did make that V-shaped recovery earlier. That's what caused a lot of FOMO into the market. That FOMO is where a lot of traders decide that they're going to lose money, definitely if they invest in, and then it kind of pulls all the way back. What we see today is a similar pattern to this, where we kind of drop, get closer back, making that V-shaped recovery, making up to a little high, coming back down, breaking down below the support, and we're still kind of dropping below the neckline where we have it there. Also, another big thing here is Bitcoin. So you got Bitcoin. It filled the gap very quickly, guys. Had that V-shaped recovery, but it dropped a lot quicker than XRP has. XRP has actually been holding up around that $2 pretty nicely. But wait, we're consolidating here. This is going to be the consolidation channel just like we have seen here. And we've also seen it back into the past on Bitcoin here. Like, I mean, the consolidation could go for hours or even days. The volume is definitely the key factor here, and that's something that we have to take a look at. Also, Ethereum and Ethereum Classic also made very similar moves to Bitcoin. Stellar Lumens is also trending on the downward trajectory, but XRP did not fill that gap exactly like Bitcoin and Ethereum did, which is good, but we are still on this downtrend, getting closer back down to that $2 as I'm making this video. Currently closed on the daily candlestick and still almost down 2% at this time. So here's the big thing we've been waiting for. On January 1st, 2025, Ripple will actually release 1 billion XRP tokens as part of its operation funding strategy. Such events increase selling pressure, which makes traders cautious about the price stability, which is very true. So bringing 1 billion XRP back into the market is going to make it have a lot more supply. So we definitely got to watch out for that. And that is something that we're seeing here on the short term. And that could impact the price very heavily if we don't watch out. So make sure you guys do watch out for that. The Federal Reserve recently announced a 25 basis point interest rate cut. This move was expected, and I expected it myself. But the one thing they talked about whenever they did the interest rate cut, they said that in 2025, they're reducing the expected number of rate cuts from 4 to 2. Now, if you're a part of the Patreon, I do talk about this all the time. The XRP's open interest has slightly dropped, indicating traders are closing their positions due to the growing market volatility. Where there's a lot of uncertainty, they're kind of going from the long positions, they're selling their actual spot trade, and they're moving over to short positions as we're starting to kind of see movement on the downtrend here on XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. That also causes some downward pressure as traders do hold quite a bit of money. They pull back out and they start shorting it, or what they do is they wait and see what retail and the big whales are going to do next so that they can capitalize on their gains. So do not forget, XRP holders, January 1st, 2025, XRP is going to release 1 billion XRP tokens as part of its operational funding strategy. Such Such events increase selling pressure, which makes traders cautious about price stability. This is something I've been talking about for a while to my Patreon members. If you guys do want to join the Patreon, come check it out. It's only going to be $30 a month. You get the buy sell indicator. You get my buy and sell alerts that we post daily. We do also trade stocks in there. I do have daily well activity, cryptocurrency, and stock market news posted daily, access to study guides, practice tests, and flashcards. So make sure you come check it out in the link down below in the description. You do get 2 indicators. Now, XRP holders, we are seeing some volume coming into the market right now. You're seeing Bitcoin selling off. Same with XRP. $2.01. That $2 has a lot of buy orders set in it, but it was canceled earlier today. A lot of them was put through when we hit that $1.99. That's kind of why we seen that sudden pump. That's what you see with a lot of spot trades. Definitely where a lot of people's target was buy back in around that $2 range. So definitely got to be cautious around this level here. Like I was talking about on the 4 hour, we do got support here at $1.92, and that's going to be because that's what we've had here. We've also had it very similar here recently, and then this is where we started to kind of pump at right before we started channeling back on that pump on December 1st of 2024. And if we continue to kind of break below that $1.92, I mean, we could honestly fill this gap back down to $1.57, if not to the $1.70. So really be cautious, but my price target is at $1.96. After that, it's going to have to move along with Bitcoin and Ethereum to make the next predictions with XRP. Just watch out for that January 1st where they're going to release 1 billion tokens. So just be cautious about that, as we're probably going to see some selling pressure coming along with that. We do have tax harvesting, all that good stuff. Make sure you come check out the Patreon, hit that like button and subscribe, guys. Thank you guys for watching.